So as tonight's winner, you get the chance to help me prove my fact. What a prize. And my fact is, a human can scale walls using just vacuum cleaners. It's time for Mack's Facts. OK, just a reminder of my fact, and remember, you're going to help me test it, Paul. A human can scale walls using just vacuum cleaners, OK? So, as you can see, we've built something resembling a wall. Now, believe it or not, 2 of these normal vacuum cleaners can produce enough power and suction to take your weight, allowing you to scale this wall like Spider-Man. Now, it's not practical to hold a vacuum and climb a wall, so we'll need to wear them on our backs with a rucksack. And plus, we've attached these paddles to make it a little bit easier, because obviously we can't hold the plastic pipe, so these are going to be like handles that we push on, but it's only the suction of the vacuum cleaner that is keeping us up. So, what are your first thoughts? Are you confident?
No.
Yeah? Do you feel safe?
No.
Do you think... Wait for it, good joke coming. Do you think you're Dyson with death? Thank you.
Are you coming up there with me as well?
I'll certainly start with you. And I'm terrified of heights, so I'm not sure I'm going to get to the top. But no. I'll tell you what, I'll be with you in spirit. Well, you might be a spirit by the end of this. So I'm going to go as high as I can. Now, because our health and safety man is never 100% convinced by my facts, you'll be pleased to hear, we'll also be attached to some very slack safety wires, but they won't be taking any of the weights. OK. So if you fall, you won't die, but you won't be baking for some time.
OK.
OK, now, whilst we change into something a bit more suitable for scaling walls and get strapped up, Dr. Foster can tell us the science behind how this works.
So, as you all know, whenever you turn a vacuum on, you basically hear a fan whirring away, and this sucks air out of the central chamber in the middle, and air comes rushing in under the bottom. Now, air is all around us at the moment, and it's constantly pushing on our bodies. But if there's an equilibrium, a balance of the same amount of air on each side of something, then you won't feel a force. However, if you remove the air from inside something, then the air outside will basically have a bigger force, and it will win. So you can take a bottle like this, remove the air from inside, and the air pressure outside will actually be able to crush the bottle. Now, we're going to put the same kind of science to the test here. Basically, if you used a vacuum cleaner to remove the air from inside the pad, there's an imbalance. It's no longer in equilibrium, and the air outside can create a big enough force to pull to the wall, hopefully.
Thanks, Dr. Foster. So, Paul, first question, how are you feeling?
A bit nervous. I'm shattered already. I haven't even got on the wall yet.
Still, at least we're keeping our dignity with the way we look.
I think it works.
I feel like Wallace and Gromit are remaking Ghostbusters. So, you know the basic idea. The suction alone will keep us walking up the wall. And what can I say apart from Godspeed? It's been nice knowing you. If it all goes wrong and I don't get out of this alive, please send my wife a cake.
All right, I'll sort that out.
OK, guys, switch us on. Let's go. Climb Everest if they had an extension lead long enough. Oh, my God. I'm not getting very far. This is probably the point where I should say, do not try this at home. So that's all we've got time for tonight.